Hey guys, how you going? It's Mr. A2G again with another episode of Saga of Survival. Welcome, Exiles. Welcome all to the new update. It's 1.0.2.2. Sorry I didn't get around to do this anytime sooner. I've just had a lot on my plate in the last 48 hours, so I wasn't able to record and upload this particular video, but now that I am, I want to get into this and go through some of the new changes to this game. There is a few to go through, guys. There was an actual 0.2 update to the original update. So what had happened was there was some bugs, issues that the developers had noticed. For me, I experienced that I wasn't able to craft a chest. For whatever reason, it just kept on crashing. With an error code, asked me to restart the game, all that sort of stuff, and it never fixed itself. So hats off to the developers that made a hasty update and to resolve some of the issues. I know some of you guys had issues with the cart too close to to your base, and that was making all sorts of problems for you guys. So I'm glad that they fixed it. They fixed up the issue that I've had. So it looks like we are good to go with this update. Some of the aesthetics of the game has changed. Particularly, I feel that my miniature base has actually changed as well in terms of how the wood looks. I know for the fact that doors have changed as well, so that's another thing. What I'm loving at the moment is the elemental change in the game. So from where we are now, just nice normal greenery, and then all of a sudden it just changes. There we are, look at that, to snow. I think that's amazing. It's just a nice little touch. Yeah, I really love that feature. It's just something that's small, doesn't impact the game too much by the looks of things, but yeah, love it. What they've also done is a lot of your crafting options. So the field here, they've changed it with different levels that you need to acquire, so you can craft other things like the turnip here. Right now we've only got the rushes to begin with, and then you can sort of work your way up. So to do that, hit the info tab there, and you can actually see what's required for the next level. So you can increase this, and it just gives you a bit of feedback and data that you can upgrade it by 3%, being the crafting speed right there. If you go back to it, you'll need level 3 at least to craft some turnips. So yeah, the grind has happened by the looks of things. So I can whack some of that in there. Let me grab some other things for you guys. Let's grab that. Oop, grab some of that. What else did we need? Let's jump into that. Cool, we'll need a water flask. Let's grab that. And by doing this, let's upgrade. Cool, so let's see what it's done now. So we're on level 2. Doesn't appear anything that's changed, but if we go ahead and grab the last 2 bits and pieces, and my character is hungry. What else is new? We'll get some rope. We'll get some of that stone. As you can see, over the last few days, since the last time I uploaded, I have been on a bit of a grind, trying to get some more resources for my camp. I do want to expand the base as well. All in due course, of course. There we are. We are on level 3, and there you go. I can start crafting some turnips. And that also goes for the campfire. Right now we can only do the berry drink. And again, really doesn't take that much for us to do some of the upgrades. So realistically, you hit up one zone and you're pretty much set to do quite a couple of upgrades right away just to get you guys going. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. Oh, there we go. Done. I guess the good thing is there's no wait time, so as soon as you do it, you're ready to go. Already on to the next level. Yeah, what's interesting now, the spring. You can now do the Potion of Mara, a water barrel, the Blessed Water, and the Travel Cask. Sorry. So with this update, they've updated with a lot of things. A lot of items have found their way into the game now, which is amazing. You know what, let's jump into that too. So what they've also done is, if you look at the crafting menu, they've rearranged everything. For example, the hardened spear was actually further up, roughly around level 7, level 6 I believe it was at the time before this update. Now they've pushed it down to level 13, which isn't too much of a bad thing, and I'll explain in a minute, but it just requires us to keep leveling up. But what they did do is they rearranged the basic clothing, and it doesn't look like there's much for us to actually do in terms of getting resources to get ourselves a bit of armor, to most importantly protect ourselves, so that's a good thing. So I can definitely jump onto these, most definitely. And I've still got a couple more experience points that I can use to unlock other features. At this moment I really want to get onto the carpenter's bench. I was about to pull the trigger and do that before the update, which I'm glad I didn't, because I wouldn't know if that particular item would be removed or anything like that. So in this case, hindsight helped me out on that one. But yeah, have a look at it, guys. There are a few changes. One thing to note as well, there's this smokehouse. Now that would be for cooking your meat. You won't be able to use the basic campfire, and I am dying of health. Not good at all. Let me see if I've got food in my vaults. I've got some cheese. Let's get onto that. Oh, no. Come on. Okay, we're good. Well, that wasn't good. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so going back to it, guys, there have been a lot of additions, changes, rearranges of all of the crafting tools and items that we can get into the game now. A few things that have been added. Look, I'm not going to go through all of them, but go through and see some of these wizard stuff I didn't see in the last update, so that's a new thing. But yeah, the smoked, where is it? I've had it here before. It has gone. Where did you go? I've completely lost it, guys. Where did it go? Am I blind? Nope. Maybe. The smokehouse. There we are. So by the looks of things, that will be smoking our meat, cooking that as opposed to the original campfire when we first started the game. So just bear in mind that it's going to take a little while for you to get to that level, getting up to level 13, which will unlock a few things. The loom, you'll make yourself some heavy cloth that will enable you to get things like bandages eventually once we find the spider venom, and use some of the Potion of Mara to do so. Yeah, so a lot of stuff to take in. But more particularly, this is another thing, the rewards menus. So for every minute that you play the game, you are contributing yourself to unlock certain items. So in this case, I've got some cheese. The energy potion restores the energy once you've ran out of energy. The bandages there, and then you get yourself a survivor chest, which gives you the possibility to get one of these items out of that chest, which, look, if you can spare an hour out of your day and play this game, you're getting free items just for playing. But even in doing that, let's go back to the daily quests. I mean, I've only just been showing you guys what we're doing, what I'm doing, the new update itself. And I'm already claiming on rewards without having to do much or very little. So that's amazing. So just that small investment each day is going to get you better items, resources, and at least that way you can progress in the game, so it's not a total grind to what it has been in the past. So again, hats off to the devs for this update. They've done really, really well. They've also got the weekly option as well. Every day that you log in, you get yourself a little chest here or there, or some items, and then on the 7th day, have a look at it. There are some killer items to be had. The scythe, the longbow, the saw blade. There's just heaps in there, guys. Just gives you that incentive just to click on the game and jump in and start playing. I mean, what else is there to say? But even the zones got their little upgrade as well, which I'll get into right now. So let's head on over. Alright, I'm not going to spend too much time in a zone, but I just want to show you some of the newer updates that have had an impact on these zones, which I've found to be different from the last update. So we'll get into that now. And let me switch my weapon over. And I have found if you aggravate an enemy, probably this is not the best example, but I've noticed if you aggravate one of them, all their friends come across, and not in the best way either. There you go. They start to gang up on you. So this is something that you guys have got to be mindful of now moving forward. You know, you might get yourself into one fight, but you may have not have anticipated additional enemies coming across just out of nowhere. I've had at least 4 enemies run over to me after trying to kill one of them, and I had to get myself out of there. Like I wasn't able to defeat them all, so I had to run away. So it happens. And this is the other thing as well now. The basic zones are dropping better loot, better items. Beforehand, you had to run and dash out of the higher end zones just to try and get yourself some decent loot. But the way that you had to run around, you had to hide, you had to do this, you had to do that, wasn't the best way of doing it. Now, at least in the basic zones, you stand a chance of getting some better items from the game. So that's another great thing to this update that's happened, guys. So definitely get around it. Look at these rivets. Never used to get that beforehand in the update before. Now that you get them now, start stockpiling, guys. It's only going to serve you better in the long run. You know, nails, you know, we can't craft those yet in the lower levels that we're in. So again, that's something that you want to, you know, be mindful of. Prioritize what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. You know what? Don't want that, but I'm definitely going to grab that. Yeah, again, look at that elemental change, guys. Amazing. I guess one thing, if if the devs want to sort of put this into sort of some sort of consideration, if they really want to make the game a bit more harder or realistic, when that element changes to snow, you know, they might make it that the character gets cold, their mobility may slow down, their attacking may slow down. That's something that they could always do. Excuse me. Whether that might be a little bit on the harder side now, just starting out, but that's something that you can put into the game. and make it a little bit more on the realistic side in that respect. But again, jumping into the next zone, there's that barrel, and that's the other thing too, these barrels, they've multiplied from the last update. So if you look at it now, there's 3, there used to be 1 if I remember correctly. And what have we got today? We've got some more nails, more rivets, more wood, the rushes. Look, I'm not going to worry about them too much. I might eat up on these guys just to get some hunger back into me. You know what, may as well grab them. You can never have too many rushes. And here comes a boar. And they've still got that mechanic where you might miss an attack from time to time, so that hasn't changed. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I attract more than 1 enemy. Let's get on to you. There you go. See, look at that. So you've got 3 of them onto me right now. Look, I might be able to defeat them all. That shouldn't be much of an issue. But again, guys, this is just something just to be mindful of. Probably a good reason why that they've lowered the clothing expectation to get your clothing on sooner, so you can have better armor to defend yourself, so you're not grinding your way and running out of the zone just so you can heal up. So you stand a little bit more of a chance to try and get some of the loot that we've got here. Look, he's just coming behind me. So yeah, guys, look, let's just switch to my club. Might as well get that. But all in all, guys, this has been a really positive update. I'll get rid of that. Just get that back into me. Yeah, guys, really let me know what you think in the comments section down below. There we go, see, playing 20 minutes in the game, I've already got myself a cheese. I've already played 22 minutes into the game, nearly halfway there. And next up is an energy potion. So if you run out of energy, guys, if you get one of those, at least that way you can still sprint from zone to zone without having to wait. And again, that's going to keep you playing this game, and at least it'll start unlocking further daily rewards, your quests. You can complete them a lot sooner. So all round, it's a very, very positive update. I really don't want to deal with you, but there's not much else to sort of go through with this, guys. For the most part, you know, most of the stuff I've just pointed out. I've yet to go into the higher levels. I'm not at that point yet that I can sort of freely walk in and defend myself. I mean, if I go into this zone here, which is not much of a increase to what I had before, which is 2 skulls versus 1. It does say it is a dangerous zone, so there are wolves in this area. So hopefully not on the most terrifying sides. There's the boar, which is fairly common. And there you go. And that's the other thing too, they've given you a difference with the materials beforehand. You couldn't tell the difference if you're getting some stone. Whoop. Or, oh, that's actually a lot more dangerous, that boar. There's a wolf there. There's another wolf. Yeah, with the ore, they've now they've changed it so you know what you're getting. Beforehand, you were just aimlessly going from stone pile to stone pile trying to get yourself hopefully ore, but you're ending up getting stone for the most part. So now that they've actually done that, that's quite amazing. So it's good, just these little things that are going to help you guys over time. Yeah, what else is there to say, guys? They've done a really good job with this new update. Let's see if I can find myself a barrel to loot. As you can see, there are a ton of enemies in this higher end zone. You still have the frogs and everything like that, but I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, they've added a different enemy in here, and that's in the form of a spider. Haven't gone up against one of those yet myself, and not too sure what they're all about, to be honest. And look at this, look at this. There's just 4 of them at me now. Far out. Just gonna run. I'm just gonna go through the zone, guys, just so you get a bit of a peek to see. So this chest head, did you see that spider? Look at him, look at him, look at him. Oh man, I've got to get myself out. I'm out of here. That could have been bad. But there you go. See, no way for me to defend myself there. That was too hard. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Gonna grab myself one of those energy potions so I can get myself back home. Let's use one of those. And done. Let's get back to camp, guys. Alright, back at home again. So, like I said, man, this is the new update. This is the update 1.02.2. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. I am at the moment. I'm wanting to expand my base, hopefully. Hopefully in the next episode you might see some changes again to my base area. Got a whole lot of chests, as you can see here, which I'm running out of space, so I'm going to need to expand. I think I'm going to expand a little bit further out here, possibly. Just get myself organized. Definitely can't go out this way, of course. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this new update in the comments, guys. Please like, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be doing more of these updates and walkthroughs of this game. It's been great so far. Yeah, guys, have a great day. Relax, chill. Take care, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye for now, guys.